Welcome to Bonehead Guitars. We're going to build some stuff in a little bit. It's been a crazy week. I've been really busy, so I have footage for... By the time today's over, I should have footage for 2 or 3 episodes that I haven't managed to get cut together just yet. And it's likely I won't get to it tonight, because I have read that online dailies to get done and play some Division 2 with my brother and some friends. Because priorities. However, I did think, since there have been actually 0 questions about my setup, I thought I might give you a little shop tour. Just off of the house, this little shop was built, which is now the Bonehead Guitars home studio. There's a lot of shit in here that is not part of my junk, and someday I need to pull all this shit out and get it put back in here rearranged correctly. I moved into a house a few years ago that had a third detached garage, which was an awesome shop to, get started in. Well, it would have been an awesome shop, period. But whoever had been there had made this bench, including the strip of outlets, which ever since then I've been dragging around with me. My dad and I built this as a portable kitchen island, which now is just sitting under that bench. But I can pull that guy out, and it's great to carpet the top of as a setup and assembly place. But really, most of the time, this is enough space for me. The only problem is it's really hard to clamp to that, since it's 2x with 3/4 inch ply on top. So, on a whim one day, I just took a shitty piece of plywood that actually isn't straight or anything and just screwed it on to the face of that thing. So I had a work platform that I could clamp to. Not the most efficient situation, and one of these days I need to update that. But we have stains and glues and oils and wax and fillers and some finishing stuff. My little test amp. Templates. Loads and loads of damn templates. And sandpaper and stuff. Of course, clamps and all that goodness. Routers and angle grinder, the 2 most important tools for a guitar builder, just about. All right, I'm oversimplifying. My joiner, the world's oldest belt sander, drill press I inherited from my dad, which is a wonderful thing. A bunch of shit in the way. Before I actually started, I bought this little drill press and that little bandsaw. I've just not too long ago bought the spindle sander. All my drill bits, Forstners, all that goodness. There's some electronics in there, chisels, rasps, files, random tools that you wind up always needing. That thing for a Dremel that I have, I think, never used. And my Dremel. And various things that need to get put away. Through here, into the garage, my dad's pride and joy, or it was, his giant, extremely expensive table saw that I also inherited. The radial arm, which is covered in junk, and it got dinged up a little in the move, and I haven't gotten around to setting it up yet. But what's left of the wood pile, not a whole lot, and then of course my bandsaw, and a router table that I'm terrified of now. Yeah, well, that's pretty much the shop. Since nobody has asked, I thought everybody wants to know. Since my video is such high quality, hardy har. I used to do most of my stuff with this little tripod, which broke and made me very sad. So I bought a new one that I'm currently holding, which is only slightly more sophisticated. I occasionally use this little guy to get nice and low, and sometimes even that little stand just to get it really close to bench height. This I jerry-rigged off of a lamp. The only problem is the slightest movement and it wiggles quite a bit. But I can clamp that to something that's not attached to what I'm working on and get it set nice, and you can put it all kinds of places and get it to where it can see all kinds of stuff. Very recently I have added a lapel mic and a voice recorder. And of course you can't see the camera at the moment because you are the camera at the moment. But I'll show you a picture of that goofy little thing. The problem, the one complaint, or two complaints I have about this camera, it's served me very well for a very long time, but once in a blue moon, when I hit record, I don't hear a beep, and it starts recording, and I know when it does that, it's not recording audio, which in the past has been a big problem since that would be the only audio that I had. The other thing is the viewfinder that it has is on the back of the camera, so when I'm in front of the camera, I can't see what the hell the thing's looking at, so I have to look at it, see where it's aiming, and make my best guess as to, how things are going to turn out. And you probably, I actually have had people ask about this. This is the remote for the camera. Green means record, red means stop. And the gray one in the middle, well, it has an icon of a camera, so I'm guessing it takes a still shot. I've never used it. So that is the shop and the technical situation. I'm just about to pull the clamps off of the body, finished laminating. See if we can get some string holes done, string throughs done, cut a nut, place the bridge, and then once we do that, we can route the pickup, and we're basically done with woodwork, except for I want to work the heel in on the bite side, and then a shitload of sanding. So because I'm not likely to get anything else out for a few days, I thought might give you this little tour and run down on equipment, and it's also a great opportunity to say thank you so much. New subscribers, for people that are watching, for people that have liked, for people that have commented, the other builders, thanks for doing your thing. I have absolutely loved watching everybody's build, and I have watched, as far as I know, every video everybody has put out. I ran across one or two where I wasn't finding them originally, so it's possible I may have missed a few, but I'm doing my level best to actually watch everybody's stuff, because it's been awesome. A lot of neat ideas, some interesting techniques and things I haven't seen before. Some I may or may not incorporate. You can read that as steel. It's been awesome. Just thank you so much to everybody. Um, I'm anxious to put a bow on this one and wrap this thing up because I'm working on a deadline. It's awesome that everybody is doing this at the same time with the same deadline in mind. But the deadline has been a little stressful. So I'm kind of anxious to get to a point where we're basically done, and I know we're going to be complete and in good shape and have the final video out on time. But after that, you know, if you've been watching, then you know I've got 4 more builds worth of video that I haven't edited at all yet. I was being kind of a bad channel host for a little while because I couldn't tell that anybody was really watching anyway, and you know, kind of got distracted with other things in life. So, but since we have now virtually doubled our subscribers, I'm gonna have to keep it up so I can keep you guys entertained, and you know, I don't want you to ever feel like it was a mistake subscribing. So we got 4 interesting builds coming up that were done prior to this that I'll start releasing. The last one on the channel I haven't finished putting up yet. I need to do that as well. And I've got some ideas for the future as well. So we'll just keep building and changing our process and learning and doing new things. And I hope everybody sticks around and enjoys the ride, because I'm gonna be building anyway. I have a ball with this. This is my therapy. This is, you know, I can't quit. So, you know, if other people can get some enjoyment out of it, or even maybe learn some things, or, you know, even better, teach me some things, then more the better. But anyway, thanks to everybody. However this competition irons out, I cannot even begin to speculate. There's so many really good builds. I don't see any chance in hell of me winding up in the top 5. That would be really awesome, but it's not necessary. It's not what I'm here for. So I have absolutely no doubt that whoever does wind up at the top of the pile absolutely earned it. So many really cool and interesting builds, and I'm not sure how this one compares. If I'd really thought about it, I probably would have liked to have done something more conventional rather than this wacky gag. But this is what was on the bench. The concept is near and dear to me, and it's something I wanted to do for a long time. So it doesn't really showcase what I normally do, you know, which is unfortunate that I get in front of so many new people with this one, but maybe it won't matter. So, I don't know. Anyway, I really enjoyed everybody else's build. I hope everybody's enjoyed this. I can't wait to see how this ends. And I'm glad so many people have chosen to, you know, follow the journey with me. So, everybody stay safe. Have a good time. Good luck getting your builds finished up. Most of you are getting pretty close, it looks like. Most of you, or a lot of people, are further along than I am, but hopefully by the end of the day, that won't be the case anymore. Yeah, stick around, keep watching. It's going to be fun.